Morning, guys. So I didn't sit down after I got up this morning. I started doing laundry, and then that just led to like other stuff. So it is now 7:15. I'm heading out on my walk. I'm back to my fleece. Yes, it's 40 degrees. I hope you guys are having a fantastic morning. I don't think there's a whole lot of interesting stuff going on today. Not that my life is utterly interesting to begin with, but yeah, I got to finish knitting up yesterday's sock yarn, unbox the advent calendar. I have a cup of tea that I'll have later on today. Let's see, what else is going on? I gotta finish doing laundry. Oh, sorry, neighbor, hold on. I told you guys I was afraid of being that weirdo that's talking to themselves walking down the road. So yeah, Advent stuff. I can't remember what we're having for dinner. We might be doing like a keto pad thai kind of thing, or we might be doing some sort of like sausagey thing. I'm not sure. I can't remember what I had planned. Yeah, I think today's going to be a pretty boring at-home day. I do need to do some online shopping, though. I've got a couple things I'm trying to find for Tori's Christmas, and then I've got to start really figuring out what to get the grandkids for Christmas. So their interests are changing constantly because kids. So now I've got to figure out what to get them. The Minecraft sword and the necklace went over okay for their birthdays, but like, you need to come up with something for Christmas. Let's see. I don't know what else is going on today, but we'll find out together. I love you guys, and I'll see you in a bit. Hi, guys. So I got done with my walk, got talking with my mom. Sorry for the muss, but welcome to what I look like 90% of the time. Got done with my walk, talked to my mom, finished folding laundry, started prepping dinner and everything. Like, yeah, you can't see it over the bar area there, but yeah. So I decided to make pad thai tonight. After I got in here, I was like, it's chicken. Let's go ahead and make the chicken first. So like I'm prepping the peanut sauce and everything else. And now it's like noon and I'm like, where did my morning go? I lost the last like 3 hours. So I'm going to eat because I'm starving. That's why I looked at the clock because I was like, I'm really hungry, man. And I look at the clock and it's noon and I'm like, oh, no wonder. Normally I've eaten like brunch by 10 o'clock. So I don't understand. Like, anyway, I got totally distracted. I'm going to eat me some lunch. Maybe I'll, take my pigtails out and brush my hair again. I don't know. We'll see what happens today. But yeah, so I'm going to get on with that. Then after I'm done with like this part of my day, I'll go downstairs and unwrap the Advent yarns for today, and we'll talk about the tea. And yeah, I'm kind of exhausted. I'm a little worn out. So I'm going to enjoy my break here while I eat. But anyway, I will see you guys in a little bit. I hope you're having a great day so far. Alrighty, guys. So we just had something totally bizarre happen. As I was opening my worsted weight skein of yarn for today, my camera just like totally shut off and didn't save anything. So I just lost like a whole 2 minutes of me rambling. So anyway, what I was saying is with the worsted weight, most of the colors are going to be kind of like in my normal color palette for the rest of it. So I might actually just start another project and add 3 more balls in at random because I do have other scraps floating around in here. Yeah, see, we ended up with the blue. I was in the middle of dumping this out when my camera like cut off. But most of my other colors are like this, or pink, or purple, or turquoise. And they blend well with like gray and blue. But the 3 colors that we started off with, had they been mixed in, would have been fine, but we got those front loaded, so now it's going to look kind of weird. So what I might do is restart a project using today forward and just kind of randomly add in 3 more scraps that I have that are 30 grams because I do have other scraps floating around in the craft room and upstairs. So what I might do is just restart a project using these and do something else with the, what should probably now be a blanket in the other yarn. If I hadn't already woven in my ends as I was going, like, it wouldn't be a big deal, but I already wove in the ends, so I can't like frog what I've got. So I don't know what to do. I really don't know what to do. I guess maybe I ought to just tell myself it's just basic acrylic and it's not a big thing. Like, I can just turn it into a blanket and be done. But yeah, so that's where I am on that. I'm going to focus on the fingering weight yarn today, and I'm about 75% done with yesterday's yarn. And then we're going to add in, this one I had already opened. I know what this one is, but I wanted y'all to have the excitement of the bag opening still. But yeah, so this is going to go really, really well with the blue and gray from yesterday. And I'm kind of excited. And it's got pretty sparkles. We're all spangly. There's a number of just sparkly yarns because I've used a lot of sparkly sock yarn over the last 2 years. So I'm kind of excited about that. But yeah, so I'm going to go get to work on this project and consider something else to do with the worsted weight scraps. And if I just stuck with like my plan, my original plan had been to do like the biggest size granny square I could, and then kind of let the black pinwheel in a border. So like one side would have like a double thick bar of a border. If I'd stuck with that plan and just done really weird, scrappy, wonky granny squares, it probably wouldn't have been a big deal. But because I was trying to do a poncho, and I mean, even though it wasn't going to be something like I was going to be sporting, you know, out to dinner, I might, yeah, run out to the grocery store with it on. Right now, I'm looking at it going, I don't even know if I want this as a blanket in my house. So I don't know. I'm going to have to think about it and see how I feel about moving forward with it. Maybe after 2 more days of work. Like I said, these take like half an hour to add in. It's not, you know, like this that takes, just for the record, fingering weight goes a really, really long way. And 20 grams is a lot. Now I understand why so many are 10 gram minis, but because I do 50 gram socks, I have a lot of 20 gram minis. Anyway, yeah, so I'm going to think about this one and see what I think moving forward with the worsted weight. So I love you guys. I might check in after dinner because I might be really proud of how my pad thai turns out, or I might just skip it and say it tasted good but looked horrible. I don't know. I've never made anything that resembled real pad thai before. So it's a little bit of a weird day. Not a whole lot to film. Y'all really didn't want to watch me folding laundry and doing dishes and, once again, dust mopping the floor and stuff like that. So, but I love you, and I will see you in a bit. He just woke up. He came running over here. Angel. I was sitting here knitting. And now he's all excited. He's like, Mommy's here. Alrighty guys, so I'm doing my wrap up just a little early tonight at 6 o'clock, but the rest of the night's pretty much just going to be me sitting here drinking coffee and knitting, so I thought I'd go ahead and show you what this is starting to look like with today's yarn added in. See, that was our starting edge. All the way around. We're getting pretty large already. I probably should have better planned and sorted I mean, this is going to be the equivalent of 5 balls of yarn. So it's going to be 500 grams, but, or skeins, hanks, whatever. But so far so good. Everything looks really nice together. My light's a little yellow, but that's okay. It gets the point through. But I love you guys. And I will see you again tomorrow.